Hi there, my name is Taro Iwamoto. I'm a Feldenkrais practitioner. And in this video, I'm going to give a brief review on this new yoga ball that I just picked up. And the brand name is WIMSO, and W-I-M-S-O. It comes with the 4 different colors: gray, which is this one, black, blue, and pink. And 3 different sizes. This is the medium size, 65 centimeters, and there's one size above, and then one size below. I think it's 75 centimeters, and then maybe 55 centimeters, and it's depending on your height. And 65 centimeters for my height, 5'6" works, or 165 centimeters. Just as a reference, it works great for me. Anyways, I'll put the link where you can purchase this bowl if you're interested in. You also get the 30% off using that special code, and the offer is valid through November 21st if you like it. So with the 30% off, you're looking at about $20 or so, which is really a great deal, I think. So anyways, so the first exercise I'm going to show you is thoracic spine mobility exercise. I'm going to do it on the floor, but if sitting on the floor is difficult for you, set up a ball on the table and then sit in a chair, and then you can do that too. But let's do this. And you can use any sitting positions that you like. I'm going to use the Japanese seiza sitting, which is quite comfortable for me. Maybe not for a lot of people that are watching this video, but if that doesn't work for you, you can do cross-leg sitting, long straddle stand sitting, even a side sitting would be fine too. Whatever works for you, try that. And like I said, if that's not comfortable, sit in a chair. Okay, and so place the ball in front of you, and then put your hands on the ball, and you can lean into the ball. Put your your head on your hands, on your arms. Okay, then from there, and you're going to start rolling your pelvis forward. Roll your pelvis forward, and then as you roll your pelvis forward, you are going to extend through your spine. And think about elongating your spine. Okay, so you don't want to lift your head and hyperextend your neck. So keep your head on your hand and keep your chin slightly tucked in as you do that. But the movement starts from your hips, your pelvis. Roll the pelvis forward, lengthen the spine, elongate, extend your spine. Okay, and you should feel the stretch around the mid area and the spine between your shoulder blades, which is a very common area to get stiff. If you do a lot of computer work, driving, use a cell phone, and cooking and things like that in these areas, and tend to get very tight from the lack of mobility. So you can do this, roll the pelvis forward, lengthen your back, okay, without arching your back, arching your neck, and then roll your pelvis forward and then round your spine. You alternate this movement, mobilizing the entire spine, but particularly your mid-back, your thoracic spine. So if the stretch feels good, and feel free to just hang out there for a little bit, 15 seconds, 30 seconds or so, and then come back. So it's almost, if you do yoga, and you know the cat and cow stretch or the cat and cow pose, it's similar to that movement. So you're rounding your spine, arching your spine, almost doing the same movements, but in sitting positions with your head on the ball. So in that particular position, whether you're sitting in a chair or sitting on the floor, it's really going to direct that stretch or the movements through that thoracic spine, so which is really beneficial to if you are looking to loosen up the mid-back. So that's the first exercise. And let's get to the second one. Easy one to do. Sit on the ball. Make sure that the feet are secure. If the feet slide, make sure you place the mat, a yoga mat or so, or you can put your shoes on, get a nice traction so that feet don't slide. Okay, you want to make sure that you are staying stable. So this exercise is really simple. All you're going to do is you're going to pick up a foot and then put it down, and then pick up the other foot and put it down, right? But how you do it is how you're going to gain the benefits, okay? So the two different ways that you're going to do, I'm going to show you. The first way is you're going to actually strengthen your core muscles. So it's going to activate your core muscles. The way to do that is you focus on stabilizing your center, your spine, your torso, as you lift your foot up. Okay? So you're keeping everything nice and still, stable, as you lift your foot. And you can feel these muscles are going to work. Right? And you can alternate, stabilize. The slower you do it, and then the more core workout that you're going to get. The faster you do it, then it's easy to compensate. You don't get quite as much, but you really take a long time to do it. Take 10 seconds to lift your foot, and you can really feel how you have to activate your core muscles to keep your center, your spine from moving in any directions. So that's one way to do that. And then the second way of doing that is movement of the legs is the same thing. Okay, so you lift your foot up, lift the other one up, and this time you're not going to use your core muscles. In fact, you're going to do the same movements of the legs without contracting your abdominal muscles at all. To do that, this is actually more tricky to do that. Okay, so you really have to slow down. So take about 10 seconds to do it, and then you can put your hands on your abs so you can feel when your abs starting to kick in, reset it, and find a way that you can actually do that without tightening this up. So this has to, then you have to mobilize an entire spine, entire ribs, and you have to situate a little bit so you can actually reorganize the entire balance and your skeleton in order to lift your foot, free your foot up. And then so that you can actually maintain your balance by adjusting and everything else above and come back. So I'm going to do it slowly. You can see how I'm actually shifting myself. So unlike the first way where you have to use your core, you notice I'm turning a little bit, I'm bending a little bit through the spine, and that is okay because I'm making an adjustment through the entire spine and the ribs and even the head in order to maintain my balance and without tightening your core muscles. Okay, so the second way is to focus on your balance and the coordination. So both ways are beneficial. So they're completely different exercises. Movements in the legs are the same, but they're very different exercises. All right, so that's it. And that was a quick review. And then I didn't really talk much about the ball, but my experience using the ball is this particular ball is pretty good quality, I must say. It's a really nice thickness. It's not too thin. And then the texture is very good. It's not, you don't feel like you're going to slide off of the ball. So it's got a nice grip to it, and it feels very durable. So you can, I feel very secure doing a little bit of a bouncing or kneeling on the balls and doing a little more advanced exercises. I feel very good. And so overall, very good quality, good. And it comes with the, oh, by the way, it comes with the pump, air pump. Air pump, not that great, so I use my own air pump. And it'd be nice to have an electrical one. It's much easier, but since you are into exercise, I'm assuming that it's probably a good idea to start your exercise by pumping the ball. And you get pretty good workout. I was breaking a sweat earlier just to pump the ball. It took me about 5 minutes to do that, but yeah, it's a good workout. Highly recommend you do that, but just to be aware, air pump quality, not that great. The quality of the ball is great, okay? And once again, the link is in the section down below, and you can use the code, the special promotion code, and put that code and get the 30% off. And the offer is good through November 21st. All right, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions and comments, then please leave them in the comment section down below. And if you're new to this channel, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.